Are you ready for a cinematic revolution with not one, but two Alita Battle Angel movies? Get ready to dive into the cyberpunk world, as Alita Battle Angel is set to change the game. Join us as we unravel the exciting developments, from the confirmed sequel to the potential storyline and the returning cast. Alita Battle Angel is the 2019 American cyberpunk action film produced by James Cameron and Jon Landau. It was directed by Robert Rodriguez and based on Yukito Kishiro's cult favorite manga series of the same name, or Gundam in Japanese. The film was in development since 2003, but was delayed repeatedly due to Cameron's work on Avatar and its sequels. The film finally made it to production in 2016 and was released 3 years later to critical acclaim. On Rotten Tomatoes, it holds a 61% approval rating, with the consensus mentioning that the story struggles to keep up with its special effects. Metacritic gave it a score of 53 out of 100, indicating mixed or average reviews. Audiences, according to CinemaScore, graded it an A-, and PostTrack reported an overall positive score of 78% with a 59% definite recommend. Reviewers praised the visual spectacle of the film, crediting director Robert Rodriguez and the technical team. IndieWire's Michael Nordine gave it a B+ grade, calling it Rodriguez's best film since adapting Frank Miller's graphic novel. However, Variety's Guy Lodge found the film muddled and weighed down by a complicated narrative. Some critics, like Monica Castillo from RogerEbert.com, appreciated the visual elements but acknowledged narrative challenges. Emily Yoshida of New York Magazine praised Rosa Salazar's performance and the character's expressive eyes. On the other hand, Jeffrey Anderson criticized the film for rehashing genre cliches, lacking real emotions, and feeling disconnected from reality. The movie centers around Alita, a cyborg awakening in a new body with no recollection of her past, embarking on a journey to unveil her destiny. The initial film proved successful, and James Cameron has expressed ongoing aspirations to create sequels. Let's delve into what lies ahead for the future of the franchise. To begin with, will there be a sequel to Alita Battle Angel? The sequel to Alita Battle Angel has officially been confirmed, with producer James Cameron announcing its development in July 2023. The decision for a sequel was heavily anticipated, following the success of the first film, which grossed $405 million globally. This total includes $85.8 million in the US and Canada, and $319.1 million in other countries, making it Robert Rodriguez's highest-grossing work. The film, with a production budget of $170 million, prompted varied estimates for the break-even point, ranging from $350 million by Fox insiders to external financial sources suggesting $400 to $500 million. Opinions on whether the film reached the break-even point during its theatrical run differ, with some asserting it did and others claiming losses as high as $53 million. Despite the financial discussions surrounding the first film, James Cameron, in the context of his ongoing projects, revealed, "And on Avatar, I'm working in Wellington and Los Angeles, and on the new Alita Battle Angel films, I'll be working in Austin." This disclosure aligns with director Robert Rodriguez's statement in May 2023, as reported by MovieWeb, indicating renewed talks about the sequel. Regarding Alita Battle Angel 2, Robert Rodriguez conveyed his excitement, stating, "Yeah, we have been talking about it, so we would love to make one." While confirming the project's consideration, he noted that the timeline is still undetermined, stating, "We haven't said it for sure yet. They're slammed with all the Avatar stuff, but they've definitely been engaging in it," referring to the busy schedules of James Cameron and Jon Landau, who are involved in the project. Since the inception of the initial film's development, the filmmakers have expressed a clear intention to produce multiple sequels. Director Robert Rodriguez, in a conversation with Digital Spy, affirmed this commitment, stating, "Jim Cameron and I talked about it recently, and we're still very interested. I told him, let me deliver the Book of Boba Fett, and then let's figure out a pitch." Notably, Rodriguez also served as an executive producer on the Disney Plus American space western series, The Book of Boba Fett, created by Jon Favreau. In a more recent update on October 5, 2023, Rodriguez offered a more positive insight into the timeline for the Alita Battle Angel sequel. He suggested that the actual production of Alita 2 is likely to kick off after the conclusion of the SAG-AFTRA strike. With the strikes now resolved, it appears that filming for Alita 2 can be anticipated to begin at any moment. The initial film was distributed by Fox, which is now under the ownership of Disney. The decision to proceed with a sequel to Alita Battle Angel rests with Disney. There is notable anticipation for a sequel among fans of the media franchise, and the enthusiastic demand from this fanbase could potentially influence Disney's decision-making process. With that, let us turn our attention to the Battle Angel 2 plot. The conclusion of the first film provided a satisfying ending and formed a self-contained narrative. Director Robert Rodriguez expressed his enjoyment of collaborating with James Cameron on crafting a story that could extend across multiple movies. Rodriguez highlighted the value of creating a character with depth, allowing the audience to envision further adventures. James Cameron also emphasized that Alita's extensive lifespan leaves numerous mysteries yet to be explored. With rich source material from the original manga and ample storytelling possibilities, there is a wealth of narrative threads to explore in potential sequels. The specific narrative direction for potential sequels remains uncertain, but Rodriguez shed light on James Cameron's systematic approach. Cameron apparently has a comprehensive document outlining the trilogy, providing a roadmap for the story arc across 3 movies. This detailed plan serves as a guide for what elements to incorporate in the initial story and beyond, emphasizing a thoughtful and strategic storytelling process. With this much information now, you might wonder if the cast is returning for Alita Battle Angel 2. To answer that, the expected cast includes Rosa Salazar reprising her role as Alita, with her strong performance and dedication to the character. Christoph Waltz, who played Dr. Dyson Ito, Alita's father figure, is also likely to return. However, Keean Johnson as Hugo and Mahershala Ali as Vector may not be part of the sequel. Rosa Salazar expressed her commitment to portraying Alita, stating, "I would play Alita till my last breath," and emphasized the longevity of her performance due to performance capture technology. Edward Norton, who appeared as Nova at the end of the first film, is expected to have a more significant role in the sequel. Additionally, Michelle Rodriguez as Gelda and Jai Courtney as Jashugan were introduced with the intention of having larger roles in a potential sequel. Their involvement suggests expanded storylines and character development in Alita Battle Angel 2. As for the release date, James Cameron has officially confirmed the development, but determining a specific release date remains challenging at this early stage. The commencement of the film's production is heavily dependent on Cameron's availability, given his current commitments to other projects. Considering this, production might not start until after the release of Avatar 5, slated for December 2028. Therefore, fans may need to wait until at least 2030 for the release of Alita Battle Angel 2. The extended development period of the first film, which took Cameron 16 years to complete from its inception in 2003, adds further uncertainty to the sequel's release timeline. What are your thoughts on the upcoming Alita Battle Angel 2 and the third part? Are you excited about the return of your favorite characters and the promise of an expanded storyline? Share your expectations and predictions in the comments below. The cinematic adventure is just beginning, and we want to hear your take on it. Well, that's it for today. Let me know your take on it in the comment section. Make sure that you like and subscribe to our channel for more amazing videos. Thanks for watching the video, and we'll see you at the next one.